Hey everybody, welcome back to Out of Ore. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. We're going to play some Out of Ore today. Some hard mode Scandinavia. So, let's start off moving some dirt. Moving that dirt is always the way to make some money. We'll start up top up here. Most of you probably get tired of hearing this, but we do got 3 maps going on Out of Ore. We got the hardcore Scandinavian mode. We got the Forest Hills, which is the original map, and then we've got the frozen map with all the snow and no trees. So, if you're enjoying Out of Ore, check them out. We are going to... Okay, I just found out something on accident. Tab shoots you from vehicle to vehicle. So tab, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I wanted to see if they added anything in new that I noticed. They're working on updates every week. Nothing that I'm aware of here. Right off the bat. Continue to work this back so we can extend this wall out a little bit. also going to put some hoppers on this other side over here, so let's continue to bring this back. Fortunately, this looks like mostly garbage dirt, but it'll sell automatically. It's cleaning up the area. It's kind of part of what you got to do to make it happen here. Yeah, most of that went behind it there. Got some more coal over here in this corner, which is not a bad thing. Let's just do this. Let's just tap down to here. Make sure this is running. I don't think I turned it off. Scratch that. Let's go to the right door. Make sure everything's still on. I don't think I turned it off last time, but this one was off, so doesn't hurt to double check. Looks like we need some more steel mesh pieces over on this side. Guys, if you haven't seen it yet, you can check out Coal Mining Simulator. It's not near as detailed and intricate as this one, but it's a little different, kind of a little more simplified. So if you're interested, you can check it out if you're on the channel. Out of War by far is still my favorite. Don't have a lot of stuff here. We'll use what we got. Not where I was trying to put that, but okay. You can see it's gradually getting higher here. We'll go ahead and click these on. Running out this side. Excuse me. Alright, we're out to here, right? Okay. Might be easier to do walls 4 high. We don't have any right now, so let's go ahead and use. Well, that worked out. I'm sure that was unplanned, but that was perfect. All right. We'll do some more digging on this side here in a bit. Let's go up here to the other dig site. Grab our materials. Not very much here. I'm going to go ahead and take it. Lots of coal. We'll be hitting that. We're going to just take a stack here. So much copper. Iron. I'm not sure where we're going to do that one yet. Not sure if we're going to make, how much we're going to make of iron and steel, so we'll look at that. There's another partial copper we'll leave here. Partial iron ore we'll leave, well, we'll combine that one with this one. Lithium. Let's separate it. Could have left that silicon ore over here as well. Let's just take it all. We'll just run it through the processor here. Let's make this one steel, and then we'll make this iron. Alright. We have a set of stairs on us. Didn't dig any blasted rock or solid rock that round. I know we got some more coal. Take a stack of that. We still got plenty of space, so I'm not too worried yet about that. There is a way. So it's hold control and click, thanks to one of the subscribers that told me that. It's hold control and click. And then hold shift and drag for splitting. So those are two things I complained about quite a bit. So I do appreciate, I can't remember the subscriber, but you know who you are. I do appreciate you. And I just remember to use it, but yeah, it combines. You can control, will combine like stuff. Control click, there is no more of that. So, and then shift drag will split them. Beautiful. So a good way to do it is. So I can just control click. If there's room for it, it's going to take it. If there's no room, it's going to just move the whole stack. If there's nothing it can combine with. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do this. So as you can see, we got a full stack of iron, but we got it. So I'm going to shift drag and split it in half. Now I'm going to control and then just combine it over here. Very helpful. So again, we can just control click. It's going to consolidate it. So much nicer. And I should have known it was in the game. I just didn't know how to do it. But I do appreciate it. It's always nice when people are like, hey, you can, you're complaining about this. And he didn't say I was complaining, but it's nice that he said, hey, this is how you do this. So I really do appreciate it. Let's run this stuff through. We'll see how much room we got. Still got room here. Alright, let's come back. I got a couple more stacks. Let's go put this height. Oh my gosh. This is the wrong stuff. This is the high temp smelter. I was doing it the exact opposite. We should have some ore over here somewhere. Oh, it's going to be in the high temp, right? Alright, thanks to our new trick, we'll be able to fix that quickly. Alright, over here. Again, I'm going to start it up so I can see. Let's let that run a little bit. Let's go ahead and get these rubies and diamonds fired up. I did AFK it a little bit, so we should be pretty clear over here. There's some rubies. Put some more rubies in here. I don't have very much rubies and diamonds anyway. More rubies. Queue up our diamonds here. Nothing there. Some diamonds here. And rubies here. You can see I AFK'd quite a bit, so I'll let it all process up. I do have quite a few floors queued up. Probably not enough walls. Let's do another 50 walls here. We got enough to get that started. We got to grab this water over here as well. This one's probably done. It is. We still got top off our steel that we got here. Let that run a little bit before we shove that last stack in there. We should have seen if we had some barrels. Want that stuff running the whole time if possible. Got some nuts and bolts here. I'm going to go ahead and queue up 500 more. Just going to pull it right from my inventory. Got some barrels. Got some beams. Got some rods. Again, I can just control click that. A lot of that running. Now this we should just be able, we got to start using our little trick here. Just get all that over there. Then we could do this to get our stuff back out of there that we want. did come up short on nuts and bolts a little bit there. We queued up 500. Let's go ahead and do another 1,000. All right. Let's go ahead and put our last stack in here. Barrels in here. All right. Let's get our inventory straight here. This we're going to drop down in the into the power plant down there. Now if I hit tab, if I'm not in a vehicle, it doesn't automatically shoot me to the next vehicle, which is fine. Let's drop this in here. So if I hit control click, it fills up this one and puts the rest here, which is perfect. That's what I do anyway. I really do appreciate the help from the subscribers. I really do. Alright, we're going to go back up here. We haven't really moved a lot of material, but let's go back up here. I've got goldfish memory, guys. We could have did one more and just came out over here even. But, so I want to put some hoppers along here. And then I'm going to run thing up here and dump into this hopper and then leave this able to drive through, kind of like I did up there. It's going to go pretty high, but I don't think, why is this thing running? Great way, I've done that before, and sometimes they'll glitch up and then you'll come back and they're broken because they were, you know, if you AFK for 5 hours and they're running the whole time. Alright, so I don't know how far over this way we're going to dig. I wouldn't mind digging a road over to the other place. It would probably be easier just to extend up and make our own highway. But again, I don't think we need hoppers over here per se. Alright. So I don't think we need any hoppers over here. There's not really anything to dig over here. I think we start the hoppers over here on this side. Now we could dig this out, or we could just use Dramite below it. We are losing some dirt if we do that, some material, some pay dirt, and I think this is regular dirt here. This doesn't look right. Yeah, pay dirt. This is coal, right? So we have been grid building here. So what we can do, we want to switch out this. We don't want this ampho. This is just for blasting rock. So let's get us some Dramite. Let's get us 100 of these. 22,000. Then we're going to go. Go into grid build, it'll drop it to the next spot down. You can't see it. But as you can see, my number's going down. So we're not going to blow up during the terraforming saving thing. It doesn't like digging. So let's see what this does. It's going to start at this end. Pretty nice. I'm not very good at exploding, so that was actually, that grid mode worked out a lot better for me. So we're going to do one more pass for now. We're going to do grid mode this direction. And I'm just going to run sideways basically. Get us a couple hoppers here. Now if we're in grid mode, which we still are, that's what I want. We're going to do one more on this end. Okay. Got a little bit of stuff here. builds can be difficult because you're not necessarily seeing everything. Let's go this right here. Let's do this side. There we go. So every block is what you want. So we want one here. Let's put our hopper in here. See where we come out. So you can see it looks pretty good. We're going to do a left turn here. I always mess these up. Always. Oop. We're going to do a couple extensions here. At least two. That didn't go right. Now, do we think that's enough to drive under? Should be. Should be. In this situation, we may want to use snap build. Just so it doesn't look off. It'll look like it's supposed to come out of the ground like that. It doesn't look as bad. All right. I don't know. We can go up. Yeah, we're gonna roll with that. We'll see if we can drive under it here in a second. Let's get us a straight here. We're going to get a chute. Should be good there. Probably needed to be a little farther over. I don't think that's drive. We could drive under that. I wanted to put this on a separate power source. This new one. That's not. It's not going to work. We need this back a little farther. under here. I could get a smaller. Once we get going a little farther, we'll clear this out. What I was thinking, I could do it one more hopper here. Luckily, our guy's an athlete. He can jump quite a bit. All right. All right. Let's get us another hopper. Again, it looks a little more like it's supposed to be like that. Gives it a little support. I'm gonna put some. We got some wood walls. We're going to use those first, or wood floors. We're going to use those first just to put them back in. Well, that's a different concrete. That's not even the wood. It's some of the bought concrete. Now the problem is, the way I did these, I'm not going to be able to drive over this. Because I started it out up high. Let's not put any more floors in case I have to redo this, which you guys have probably seen multiple times. Let's put an engine on the back of this. What's this engine? I want to match whatever this one is, motor-wise. .5X. I want to put a 5X on this one as well. All right. So we need 633 to do what we got going on here. Okay. Okay. So when we look at our power options, we have a 700 option already for solar panels. So we can drop it right here. We can dig around this, but there is some stuff over here, but I'm not too worried about finding places to dig. There's a lot of places to dig. So let's get a few of these. I don't know how many we need. We're going to just start off with 10. And let's connect this here. And then I always use these dump decks. Even though it clips a little bit, it kind of looks a little more legit from a, well, maybe from a distance like this. But so we're going to test it. Should come out right here. Okay, should be good. We already know this part's good, so we should be good there. One, how many dump decks does it take? 2. Lord. 8 dump decks. So we need 32 more if we wanted to do dump decks. Now, here's my question. Are we able to put something here that we could drive over? Again, this is the advantage of using grid build. But I don't. Yeah, we'll see. Let's. We want snap build. Is that what we're using? Maybe it is snap build. But you want to set up everything on grid build. Yeah, that's not very big. Okay. Now, with that being said, you turn this into conveyor and extend this out and leave these three to dig on. And move this whole thing back. Or do you make it, you can just drive over these? I don't know. Let's let's play around with it here. I know I need 32 more of these, right? For now. Let's do this. The good thing about a game, guys, you can do what you want. If you got a tolerance for the clippage and all that, it does. It's a game. It's not going to stop you from doing it. Have fun. Do what you want. Try new things. Probably drive over that now with that being like that. I don't think we're going to have enough of these left. pretty sure I was talking about adding this in last episode, and I said we would do it this time, and then I forgot, so started just digging some dirt. So it's hard to remember, guys. Sometimes it can be a while in between episodes because of my job. If I work 4/12s like last week, I'm not really making any videos during that time. I'm working and sleeping. It's different. If it's anything, if it's anything at all, it's definitely different. Excuse me. If we do, go back to grid build, right? It's going to allow me to. Yes. There we go. Oh, protect it so we don't run into it, but we don't want to block it out from the sun. Don't need that one. Don't need these. Probably could. Just for aesthetic reasons. We could just make us a door, but we could also just buy us a door. There we go. Okay. All right, guys. Let's give it a test here, drive over it. We'll get ready to call that an episode. Looks a little wonky over in this corner, and really we probably don't need that little short hopper over there, but once we dig it far enough on the other side, we'll just be over there. We'll be turning it around, dumping. Guys, I do appreciate you. Leave a comment, help me out if you would like. I have been helped quite a bit, and I do appreciate you. Until next time, have fun digging that dirt. I am out of here.